Not bad, not bad. That's true.
Hello, everybody. Wozani. We need to gossip and catch up. We need to catch up on what the celebrities are doing on Saturday while we are chilling at home, broke because it's January. Iphelile imali ngoDecember. Anyway, welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mleje, and on this channel sikhuluma ama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. There's also other ways to support the channel. You can like the video, which is free and very easy to do. There's a join button if you want to join the membership. YouTube has actually created something where members can actually access videos earlier than the rest. Okay, so if you want to be the VIP, join the membership, and also there's a thanks button if you want to give money to the channel. There's even a super chat right here. If you want to give while we are live, okay, we're just hanging out, you guys. Nothing serious, okay? Nothing serious. We just want to talk about some things, you guys. Please don't forget, you guys, I do have another channel called Reality Buzz TV. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel, you guys, because listen, our reality shows are back. So we will be talking a lot about Uthando Nesthembu. We will be talking a lot about the Real Housewives. So make sure that you are subscribed. So this is the channel, you guys, Reality Buzz TV. So make sure that you go over there and subscribe so that you don't miss out. Sometimes there isn't a lot of them because when it comes to just normal celebrity gossip, but there is something to talk about when it comes to the reality TV shows. So when that happens, I go over there on that channel and I talk about the reality shows. Okay. So make sure that you are subscribed. Listen, you guys, the Bala Brothers were in court. I was surprised when I saw this story. They were in court. It's a racist case. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to say the R word on YouTube, but I'm like, what I know we need to say this word on this video because wow, what a story. So we're going to read about why they were in court and what happened. I was shocked by the story, you guys. The fact that in South Africa there are people that think that it is okay not only to be racist, but display it publicly, okay, and not care about how other people feel about it. It's a shock still, but it happens. We know it happens. Anyway, you guys, listen. Uthando Nesthembu is back. They confused us because they said Uthando Nesthembu is coming back on the 25th. And then we're waiting for the 25th. But yesterday they had an episode and I was home doing not much and I could have watched the episode, but I didn't because I didn't know that they actually premiered it yesterday, you guys. But listen, there's some interesting things are happening on Uthando Nesthembu. Of course, I'm going to talk about it in detail on my other channel. I also want to do this thing of let's watch together the episode, which I'm going to do later on today. So if you want to do that with me, then you can join me on Reality Buzz at TV while we do that. But guys, this is one thing I want to talk about that I saw that was part of the first episode. So, Mayen is first born, okay? Lungi konje ubani first born kaMayen? Pumelelo. Pumelelo is saying that he wants a virgin as his first wife. He says that he wants a virgin as his first wife, guys. Like, what? Hey, baby, listen, guys, the man of the White House is here, so we can't really misbehave, okay? Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much. I am the queen of the house, by the way, you guys. I am a queen somewhere. Anyway, you guys, so I saw that and I'm like, what's happening? Remember, you guys, Mpumelelo already has Okay, he has many girlfriends according to what they've said on Ingane's team. He has many girlfriends, but he has two that were part of the show, in Ingane's team. And one of them has two kids now by him, and the other one has one. So Tirelo and Uvuyo, okay? They were on that show already calling Uvuyo Umamkulu, and I'll be asking, Guti, Umamkulu njani when you are not even lobolwad, okay? How do we even get to a point where, as a girlfriend, you call yourself Umamkulu? But I even said in one of my reviews that nothing stops Umpumelelo from just saying, you know what, I wanna take Utirelo as my first wife. Nothing stops Umpumelelo from doing that. Nothing stops Umpumelelo from saying, okay, guys, let's jolile, kwabamnandi. This is it. We are done now. I want to take a wife and go take another girl as the one. Nothing stops Mpumelelo from doing that. I was looking at those girls stressing themselves. Remember, even if we are saying breaking up with Mpumelelo is not an option, I'm like, girl, it is. That's what you don't know. It is definitely an option. Breaking up with Pumelala is the first option, in fact, that you should choose, because what the hell is this? Okay. Because she was talking so much about how unhappy she is in a relationship. I was like, I'm not understanding why you're staying in this relationship that you're not happy in, but then you're telling us that it's not an option to walk out of this relationship. Now, you guys, of course, we're going to talk about it in detail on Reality Pass TV. But Pumelelo is saying that he wants a virgin as his first wife. So basically, Utirelo Novuyo might have to wait. Listen, you guys, boys will always be boys. Boys were boys when our grandmothers were little girls, and there were boys when our mothers were little girls, and there were boys when we were little girls, and now the boys are boys when our daughters are little girls, okay? But i-styles abafana nje guys, yabona makuthiwa oh abafana, you must stay away from abafana. No, we know. We know, I'm a 2000, sometimes we watch them and we're like, hey, if only they knew. We know the boys, we can explain it to them, we can sit and down and tell them, because the boys can do this and this and that, okay? Avoid being too excited about a boy, okay? And more especially, avoid calling yourself a mamkulu in relation to a boy. Avoid it at all costs, because he will be sitting there with his mother and father talking about wanting a virgin. Listen, you guys, of course, I have to watch the rest of it. I like Mayene's response, because Mayene is like, you can't be telling me that you want to take a virgin as a wife when you have impregnated these girls. I mean, so hambile why you're listening to Bantu now, you are saying you want a virgin, okay? Now I'll be sitting there just, yeah, be like, because Mayane has been trying to say, listen, Pumelelo is very young. Even the fact that Wamselig wanted them to pay Lobola at some point, I think for one of the girls, and Mayane was saying, listen, this boy is very young, okay? He might change his mind at some point. So let's wait a little bit. Okay, there's no reason for us to rush paying Lobola for anybody. So listen, it's going to be an interesting one. But I do wonder, you guys, when you watch Uthando Nesthembu, sometimes you have to be, read between the lines. Is this a real storyline? And have they, do they know that we are bored now with Babumselegu wanting to take number 5? Now the focus is going to be on Mpumelelo. I don't know why they would do that, because I feel like that storyline would be so perfect for Ingane's Tembo, because it is Mpumelelo's storyline. Okay, so I don't know why they chose to put it on Uthando Nesthembu instead of waiting for the next season of Ingane's Tembo, because otherwise it's going to feel like they are just repeating. We watch a story on this show and then we watch it on another too. But we're going to see, you guys. We're going to see. We are going to watch the first episode in full later on, and then we're going to talk about it in detail on Reality Pass TV. So, guys, let's find out what's happening with the Bala Brothers and what was happening with them now being in court with these people that they were in court with, you guys. Apparently, they were attacked by some people who are racist, okay? And now there is a court case, okay? When they say Bala Brothers, you guys, I thought it was obviously when you hear Bala Brothers, you're thinking Zwai, Loiso, and the other one, okay? But there's another brother, okay? I don't know how he's related to the other brothers, but he is a Bala too. And they were hanging out with Ozwai. I think this is the brother. I think here they were coming from a court, you guys. So let's find out what happened with the story. It says here, racist attack Bala Brothers in Gordon's Bay get called the K word. In Cape Town, former TKZ singer, songwriter, and businessman Loiso Bala and his brother Lwando were at Strand Magistrate Court on Thursday for the case against a man who allegedly racially attacked them in Gordon's Bay. The incident occurred in January the 6th at a restaurant at Harbour Island after Lwando Bala started taking pictures of the scenery. A group of white men were then attacked him and stripped him of his Maasai blanket and called him a K word. The suspect, who cannot be identified until the magistrate makes a decision, was the only person arrested out of the group. I was sitting at the pier trying to take pictures of the scenery. I heard people talking from the balcony that I was sitting under. I heard racial slurs. Then I looked up and a female voice said, "There is a K word looking at us." That's when a male voice said, "I feel like beating a K today." I can imagine you guys when you're going through that, okay? So, and then they say, I looked up and they threatened to come down and beat me up. I said nothing and just looked at them. That's when a group of men came charging down the stairs. I ran because I felt my life was being threatened. Honestly, you guys, I think that's the best decision that you can make, especially when you are at a place where it's not your comfort zone. You're not at home. You are in a strange place or you're visiting somewhere and you're not sure about how secured you are being at that place. So I would be like, okay, let me run. I think he made the right decision, honestly. Save your life first and then deal with the rest after. At the time, Zoe was sitting inside the restaurant with his girlfriend and a friend. We had just had dinner and paid a bill. Okay, guys, at some point, because listen, when we gossip here, I always say some information, you might get it and think, why is this relevant? Why are we getting this information? It's good to keep this information. Okay, so Zwai is with the girlfriend at this place. Okay, keep it somewhere in the vault. We will use it later on, maybe. Okay. When we start talking about the Bala Brothers season 2. At the time, Zoe was sitting inside a restaurant with his girlfriend and a friend. We had just had dinner and paid the bill. Okay, it's important to mention that they pay their bill because Black people do pay their bills. Okay, I asked where Lwando was, and then he came back and said he was being harassed and attacked by racists. He said they took a Maasai blanket. The reality star said. Soon after that, a white man followed him, and a shorter one came, and he even had the audacity to be shot. Okay, and he was furious and accused Lwando of filming them. Okay, that's the thing, you guys. When people are being racist, they will be so brave to be racist and publicly display themselves being racist, but they will have such an issue with them filming them being racist. I don't get it. You already are racist publicly in front of everybody. So why do you have a problem with me? I just want to advertise it for you. I just want to show the world, okay? Instead of just a few people here at the restaurant knowing that you are a racist, I just want to tell the world. Why do you have a problem with me filming you? Free marketing, okay? People need to know that there's some racist in this area over here. So I never understand it. They're always concerned about getting filmed when they are doing the most unacceptable thing that you can think of. Okay. He said, we're trying to find out what happened. Things turned chaotic. We were trying to understand what exactly happened. The group of men were at our table physically and verbally asking everyone there. They continued calling us by derogatory words such as P something S and K something, okay, threatening to hit everyone in our group. Okay, so they were using P words and K words. They pushed us around and insisted on seeing my brother's phone to prove that he was not taking pictures of them. It could have turned to something ugly. I hope that they did get their pictures, you guys. Okay, so I said the restaurant staff removed the group from the restaurant. We were taken out the back entrance when we parked in front of the restaurant because black people were always managed, are always managed. Now that I don't understand, okay, it looks like they were really at a racist place here, okay. The attacker is a family friend of an establishment's owner. I think that Strength and Gordon's Bay are highly racist, he said. It must be. It really must be. Police spokesperson Wesley Wig confirmed that a 45-year-old man was arrested and had made court appearances. He was charged with intimidation and assault. Okay, I don't understand why God is giving long life to this person. He is 45 years old. What the hell is he doing with 45 years of living being racist? Okay, there's other people that deserve the 45 years. Okay, may the Lord do what is right. Okay, so I vowed to see the case through and make the point and make sure that a point was made. This one we are not letting go. Even our parents are still traumatized by the past, and no one should do this to anyone. Listen, you guys, we're not over it, okay? The mustn't think that we are so over it that we have forgotten that they need to remind us. No, we still remember. It's fresh in our minds, it's fresh in our parents' minds, and we will make sure that our kids know about it, okay? So there's no need to remind us. We are going to look into going after the establishment as well. The brothers were supported by the EFF in court on Thursday, and the matter will be heard again in Feb the 7th. Okay, so that's what happened with the Bala Brothers, you guys. I can bet you that they had no idea that this way there was somebody famous or somebody known with that group. Had they known that, they probably wouldn't have done this. They probably just thought it was just, average people, But I imagine how it's one thing you guys should just get attacked by strangers because that is strange enough and frightening enough, and then it's a racist attack at that. Okay, that's even worse. Anyway, you guys, the next one I just want to talk about this story of the bail hearing Bafana because apparently he was in court, you guys, for bail hearing. I have spoken about this case a little bit, you guys. I still have to do more videos. It's just a matter of me having time to do the videos. But the recent thing, you guys, that I found out when I was watching videos on this case was that there are people that are claiming that Bafana, it's not the first time that he attacks a woman. Okay, so Kirsten was not the first. And there was an ex-girlfriend that was on TikTok that claimed that there are other victims out there. And right after she claimed that, other victims did come out to say, yeah, he did attack as at some point. There's a woman who said she was going to the pool one time in midday with her daughter, going to the pool, found Bafana there with some girls. When she was walking back to her place, Bafana tried to follow her there. The only thing that saved her was that there was a man there that she lived with, her husband. Okay, she does say her husband says it's a boyfriend. It happens sometimes in a relationship, sometimes you are married, one person is married, the other one is single. Sometimes the other one, is engaged and the other one is married, but you are in the same relationship. It happens sometimes, guys. It happens. So the lady is claiming that, yes, he tried to attack them, and it's a long story, you guys. I still want to do a video about it. So honestly, you guys, and though that couple is not the only couple that is claiming the same thing when it comes to Bafana. So for me, the thought of him being innocent, you guys, is just out the door. It's like so far, it's so far-fetched for him to be innocent in this situation right here. So if you were thinking that, Bayam Sugel and Bafana, think about that, you guys. And also, you guys, when it comes to the father, apparently the father was called in this situation here. So even with the father acting like, listen, he's just shocked because Bafana is not a violent person at all. He doesn't know him to be violent. Apparently in this situation here, he was called, so he is aware that his son has had situations, not to say, I mean, sometimes sometimes you might not think that it's super to a point where they could actually take somebody's life. I get that. But you can still say, we do have a history of him being a little bit violent, okay? So he was in court, and they're saying here that bail appeal of alleged rapist and murderer of sentence teacher has been postponed to May. This is a story by Osbone Lozwane. It says the alleged rapist and murderer of Senton teacher Kirsten Clates appeared in Alexander Magistrate Court yesterday in an attempt to appeal his bail. The accused, Bafana Mahungelwa, was denied bail in December, with magistrate Sita Priestlu stating that he poses a danger to society and had deliberately disposed the deceased clothing to conceal crucial evidence. Okay, I also think that the community, wherever he's going to be living, is not safe if he's going back home. Prince Lou postponed the matter to 10th May after having an argument with the accused defense, who claimed that he was displeased with the magistrate's conduct. Tumelang Masaho, representing the accused, threatened to report him to the magistrate commission. We cannot go on like this. We must change for the better, at least, said the visibly frustrated Masako. Okay. And then it says here the accused maintained that he did not kill Clates, and that he only came across her dead body on the path. He claimed that he only touched her because he wanted to check if she was alive. And he really wants us to believe that story, you guys. I mean, I don't know. I'm not buying it. Upon realizing that she had passed away, he claimed to have panicked and decided to undress her. You know, guys, like, guys, angazi ukuthi Bafana, how does he think people are going to believe that? Like, you find a dead body and then you just say, "Oh my God, let me undress her." No, you know, normal people don't do that. Okay, he decided to take her clothes to protect his DNA and report the matter to the police, and in the process left a whole lot of his DNA there, I'm sure. Clate, who was 3 months pregnant at the time, was found aimed at the George Lee Recreation Park in Parkmore, Santin on October the 29th, while she was participating in my run event. Listen, you guys, if you are interested in this case and maybe even interested in seeing the site where the body was found, go check out Celia Mutweneng's Facebook page, okay? She actually went on site and shows you where the security guards claim that the body was found. And you know, you'll have some conclusions after seeing that, I promise you. So check out that Facebook page, you guys. Listen, I don't believe Bafan. There was a time where I was like, what if, you know, what if? Okay, what if the boy is innocent? Okay, now I'm like, no ways. Okay, guys, let's not be in denial. Bafana has an addiction of some sort, and I think he is guilty. I think he is guilty. Togolisa, I think so too. Thank you so much for joining. I think he's guilty too, honestly, you guys. But I know that there are people that still say, this boy, they just, but I'm bet and I guess, I guess for some people, the story is not making sense, you guys. And we can't all see things the same way. So, you guys, Bobby Blanco here, the friend to the influencers, okay? I know him to be a friend of the influencers, guys, but he does more than that. Apparently, Bobby Blanco accuses a travel agent of scamming him of 200,000 rands. So, guys, I wish I had 200,000 rands to be scammed of. Reality TV star and club host Bobby Blanco, the real name Bob Stoller, has accused Eco Travel of taking a sum of 200,000 rand for travel booking that did not materialize. Bobby addressed the matter with Eco Travel, a travel agency owned by Charlie van der Walt, based in Palito in Durban. I entrusted Eco Travel with my travel plan scheduled on the 7th of January 2024, expecting a seamless and enjoyable experience. Cabanga nje bezosithathela holiday ngo-January while we're sitting here, sishiswa ilanga and being broken, and he was going to be on a holiday. Okay. Unfortunately, my trust was misplaced, as Charlie van der Walt has not only failed to fulfill the promised services, but has also absconded with a substantial amount of my funds, totaling 200,000 rand. Bobby, who starred at Boydi Tulo's reality show, said that the situation became even more alarming as it has come to light that he is not the only victim of Eco Travels deceptive practices, he alleges. Numerous consumers have bravely stepped forward, providing evidence of embezzlement by Charlie van der Vaart, valued to an estimated amount of 2 million rand. Bobby added. Listen, you guys, if you are scammed of 2 rand by somebody, and then you find out that that very same person scammed somebody of 2,000 rands, just forget about your 2 rand, because I mean, your 2 rand compared to 2,000. If the people that he has scammed them of 2,000 rand have not got them their money back, you're not gonna get your 2 rand back too. I wish to make it clear that it is not just personal grievance, but a matter of public concern. The actions of Eco Travels and its owners, Charlie de Vault, have left me and so many others in such disappointment to fulfill our holiday plans in 2023 and 2024. I do wonder, guys, if they continue to scam people, how did you end up using them then? Because then, had you really just checked some references, that you would have known that these people don't actually deliver on the holidays that they promise people. Blatantly accusing the agent of fraud, Bobby said, such fraudulent activities cannot be tolerated. I urge law enforcement authorities to thoroughly investigate this matter and take appropriate legal action, he added. Several cases have been opened to address the matter, but we would appreciate further support. Furthermore, I would like to expedite the process of holding Charlie van der Vaart accountable for the damages caused to me and other affected individuals. Bobby said he is now involved in the SAPS. I am collaborating with SAPS and legal counsel to recover the funds stolen from me and to contribute to the collective effort to bring Charlie to justice. Called for comment. Oh, Charlie ignored the calls. Of course, he's going to ignore the calls. He's spending the 200,000 rand that is scam from the people. Okay. Listen, you guys. Okay. He has to find time to spend that money. Why is Cyan Bushi showing up on my thing? Why is Cyan showing up in the back of the background? Okay, let me fix the back of the background and then we can continue with the stories. It's supposed to be this one, I think. Is it the correct one? Okay, so that's what happened with Blanco. He is trying to get his 200,000 rands back. Okay. I doubt if he's going to get it back, especially with them saying that the guy has scammed other people as well. You guys, listen, you guys, there's something that we're doing as South Africans that I don't like. You know, I don't like it that every time Thondo Thabethe show is coming, we just don't talk about it. We don't really care much. We don't review it much. You know, I don't like that. Okay. I don't like the fact that we're ignoring this woman's show. But obviously, it's not all of us, because the fact that she's getting another season means that there are people watching. But I just feel like we don't talk enough about her show, you guys. So she's talking about her own show because we don't talk about her show. Listen, you guys, I did watch a couple of episodes last season. And I think that honestly, McG explained it so well when he said, listen, if you're going to do a reality show in South Africa, one of the things that you have to make sure you do is that you have to make sure that it's relatable. Okay. I have to watch it as Uthando and be like, okay, I could do that. Okay. And that show they were throwing birthday parties for the dogs. Okay. I'm like, what? You know, they were throwing birthday parties for the dogs. I don't know, dogs were going for hangouts. Dogs, guys, dogs. I'm sure this season dogs are going to be going for manicures and massages, you know. But if you're into that stuff, I mean, you need to watch the show. I mean, if that's what you like, if you like watching dogs having fun, rich dogs at that, you guys, because those dogs are very rich. Okay, they were designer, you know. So if you are interested in watching some dogs, getting massages and all of that stuff and eating expensive dog food, that it's a show for you to watch. Okay. Let's listen to what she says about her own show, because of course she has to talk about her own show because you guys are not talking about her show, and that is very, very bad that someone has to talk about her own show because nobody talks about it. Listen, it says here, Thabethe says a reality show is about inspiration. Yeah, definitely, you guys. It is an inspirational show in a sense that even with the Real Housewives, you guys, it's usually inspirational to see like rich women, even if they're not rich, but they're acting rich, and you're like, "Ish, I want to be like that. I want to make so much money and drive that car. I want to stay at a place like that." It is inspirational in that sense. Even her show is like that, you guys, because she is living the life. Okay. The only thing that differs with Real House is that the show is about it's her reality show, so it's her and her friends. And reality shows need a little bit of drama here and there. And I mean, what drama are you gonna have with your friends if you're being real? It's not gonna be much, okay? Maybe you're gonna get one episode where you're just having an issue with one of your friends, but you're not gonna have an issue with all of your friends. And so reality shows that are based on the life of just one person. I think the person that has been able to do it in South Africa and it's been enjoyable to watch is Somizi, honestly, you guys, because others, it's been very difficult to watch those shows. That's why it's very difficult for me to enjoy Faith's show too. It's like, yeah, now I've seen you. I saw your friend. You've got this friend and that friend. And then that's your mom. Okay. Husband. Okay. What else? You know? What else? Okay, with Faith now having divorced her husband, so what's gonna happen next time? She's gonna be dating somebody, and what? No, that's not the show I wanna watch. Okay, but I guess other people might be enjoying it. So she says here that she says her reality show Unstoppable Thabethe is all about expanding. The second season shows off Thabethe and her closest friends and family growth as well as her businesses. Speaking to Sunday World last week, Thabethe said in season 1 there were a lot of things that were mentioned which she had she had an intention of doing. Also, you guys, we do want to find out if they ended up paying that doctor that was suing them for plastic surgery that was not paid for. You remember that story that came out after season 1? Maybe that could make the show more interesting. Season 1 was an introduction to my life and planting the seed of hearing about ideas, dreams, and plans that I have about my life. I'm very excited to see some of those things come to provision. Said Thabethe's shapewear business has flourished in the past year, and she's over the moon and happy with the growth. Listen, you guys, we did see the shapewear shop, a few episodes that I watch, and she would go to the shop, speaks to the staff there. You will have a customer or two. Like I say, you guys, it depends. I mean, if you like that kind of a thing. But guys, if I'm being honest, that show is boring for me. Okay, this show is boring, but I feel bad. I want to watch season 2 just and see what is it watchable. Nah, okay, maybe I'm not the target market because that's possible too. Okay, it says in season 1. Okay, now I'm reading something twice. Okay, oh yes, now she's talking about the dog. In season 1, she had a massive dog party, guys. She had a massive dog. I mean, if she had a child and she had her child's party, I mean, some people might watch to get some, ideas for parties or something. I don't know, you guys, but it's not a lot of people in South Africa that are having dog parties because we can't even afford our own cakes during our birthdays. Like the 50 Rand Pick and Pay cake, we can't afford in South Africa. So it's very hard for us to relate to somebody that is throwing a dog party. So it says here, why is this thing moving now? Okay, no dog parties this season. Okay, thank you. No dog parties this season. I think we had fun with the party. I think the season is completely different one. It's coming into our own and growing. It's bigger than the dog party. This thing is moving. What the hell? Okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to say all of these bad things. I was thinking, okay, I'm not gonna stay anymore. Okay. The SAFTA Award-winning actress said that the season 2 is all about exploring the dynamics of balancing her career, of being a businesswoman, and being a family-oriented person. Okay, I've also now opened a manufacturing factory, and I plan to create job opportunities within the textile business. So I believe, hi Mo, what is this thing? I believe it's all about being able to balance it out. Okay, listen, you guys, something is going on here. Anyway, it premieres, season 2 premieres on BET in January 2020. So actually, it's today, you guys. So if you want to watch, maybe I'll watch. What time is it? Okay, I'll watch you guys just to see if it's watchable this season. They do sound like they have different plans than they had last season because, guys, I couldn't deal with the dogs. It's hung up. Connect it is yeah, it's that one, well. You want to lay it right. It connects hung up. Anyway, you guys, I need to go. I think I've done all of the stories. It's been great hanging out. I missed Amma lives in the morning. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. As I miss microphone now. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Maybe we'll do another one tomorrow if I do have a chance. Like I said, you guys, this year is different in terms of me having time to do my lives. So I'll only do them when I have a chance. So watch out for your notification. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like it before Pumegana, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Thanda. Kakulu.